Here's a phrase that I've heard before in my braces journey. We are coming to an end. Let's go. Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My main focus has been covering my braces journey. For those of you who may not know, I am closer to 40 than I am 30, and I made a major change in the past few years, which was I got braces, and it's kind of weird to have as an adult. And so I want to talk about how my journey has been the last 18 months, and most importantly, I have an update. Real quick, if this is your first time here and you're interested in catching more of my journey, please consider subscribing. And to my loyal followers who keep checking up on me, I just want to say thank you, because as the saying goes, misery loves company, and I am glad that you guys are here for it. All right, so in this video, I'm going to talk about what recently happened at my last orthodontist appointment, what I can expect here in the future, and then also kind of my unique situation. All right, so that's what you can expect in this video. Okay, so I had an orthodontist appointment recently, and it was a unique experience because I wasn't sure how things were gonna go. Things have been looking great, honestly. My friends have noticed that my smile is nicer and things like that. However, I was having issues with the left side where my molars weren't completely connecting. I was getting some contact, but they're not really making that full connection. And so when I went to my appointment, I didn't know what to expect, but I was going in with the expectation to try to see if my orthodontist would be able to get me on like a path to get these removed by June, because I have entered that bodybuilding physique competition and I want to be on stage smiling with my nice, straight, pearly whites. So when I went into my appointment, the orthodontist was like checking me out. He wasn't really saying anything, it was like biting down, then opening up, and he was checking things out. And I didn't know kind of how to feel about it because we haven't had the discussion of what I was expecting to happen in the future. He didn't really say anything. Now, I do want to let you all know that I am kind of in a unique situation. I signed up to get my braces through a program that's at a post-dental graduate school, meaning like I am basically getting my treatment done by a student who is at orthodontic school, but they've been a dentist before. And then what happens is there's an actual orthodontist who oversees the case or the process and gives feedback and kind of mentorship to the doctor as we go through it. So I've been with my doctor for about 18 months, and I've had like a couple different mentors above him always checking me out each week. While I was at the appointment, he was like, hey, okay, let me go and talk with Dr. So-and-so and let's get his feedback on the situation. And so this doctor comes in and he checks me out and he's like, man, things are looking really good. And he was like, you may not be getting full contact on the left side. He was like, but I honestly think, and he said the magic words, he was like, I think we can remove your braces at your next visit. And I was pumped about it because I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that's great. It's going to be like, March or April. I go to see the orthodontist every 4 to 6 weeks is kind of the treatment plan I'm on. So I was kind of excited about it because he was explaining to me that if we remove the braces over time, even if the molars aren't like completely connecting, they will like in time find their way to properly fit in. So he was saying maybe like after they take the braces off in a month or two, a year from now is when the teeth will fully fit in together. So I was absolutely excited about it. Now I know like the doctor that I have that's kind of in training and he's going to graduate to school in a few months. I think he wants to keep the braces on for like through April, but the other doctor was like 100% like, hey, we can take these off next month. But he did say, he was like, look, is there anything else that you want? Because we have kind of reached that point with what we wanted to fix to perfection. But if you are feeling anything different, or if there's changes that let us know so that we can work through it. Because from our perspective, he was like, you've got a great smile. Like we can move forward with this. But if you're noticing something that we can't see, let us know so that we can fix it. My main concern is, does my smile look good to you? Because that's kind of all I really cared about. And I thought about it for a second. And honestly, I told him, I said, look, one of the main issues that I had was like my one canine had grown in. And when I was taking pictures, it looked gapped. I don't have that issue anymore. That was one of the first initial things we fixed, straighten the bottom teeth and things like that. So I was like, honestly, no, like I can chew normal. I don't have a crossbite anymore because of that tooth. My jaw's not popping. Things are feeling a lot better. I am super excited that these could be taken off next month. So when I went to leave the appointment, the doctor who's in training, he was like, yeah, maybe I think in April we'll take them off to just confirm if like next month, are we just going to do a checkup? But I'm kind of over the, hey, come back, we'll do a checkup. And then a month or so later, we'll take them off. Like, if it looks good, let's just like get these things off and move on, So I'm really excited about that. That was a great visit. So at the end of March, I should get these things off, which is great news, honestly. I am ready to get these things off and show off my smile. Okay, so what does the future look like? I talked last video about the goals that I have. So if you're interested in what goals I have for the next year, once I get the braces off, feel free to check out that video. But right now, honestly, the future looks like either at the end of March or in April, I will get these braces off. And I do have some, I don't know if you guys can tell, the upper incisors, I guess, is like what those teeth are called. There are some gaps there where they're just smaller teeth. So I will have to get some like work done. Either they're going to cap it or they're going to put some filler around them. So that way the smile is even. So that's going to happen. So like if I get the braces removed in, next month by April, then they'll give me an immediate retainer to work with. And then I'll get those teeth updated. So that way there's like no gap on the sides to make those teeth look fuller. And then I'll get another retainer. We've talked about maybe going permanent retainer or just the temporary one that you wear at night. I'm going to go with the one that you wear at night every day. They last longer. And honestly, like without having the internal, like the permanent retainer, that just makes hygiene better. I mean, honestly, at this point, I am over having stuff in my mouth. I want to be able to floss easily, brush easily, all those things. So it just makes maintenance easier when you don't have to have permanent metal in your mouth all the time. All right, so that's how everything's looking. It was a great appointment. I'm super excited for what is to come next, and like fingers crossed and positive vibes to getting these things off at my next visit, so that's not only a checkup. All right, if you enjoyed this video and catching an update on my braces journey, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to catch the rest of this journey. 18 months, it's gonna be like 19, 20 months total, and then get these braces off. I'm pumped about it. All right, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.